Good evening, you fine sheddies, and hopefully you can hear me okay. I think we're live, and you may have noticed I'm missing my wingman tonight. Does it sound okay? Is there any echo? So I haven't got my earphones in tonight because it's me on my own, so I thought would be okay. So if you can just put yes, the sound is okay, or just put yes, it's fine. Something along those lines. So just to explain, Mark can't join us tonight. Unfortunately, he's got some social event on. He's snowed under with work, to be honest. And I had a chat with him earlier, and that's one of the reasons why he hasn't uploaded, I think, for the last 10 days, actually, because he's so snowed under. And I think he's on a job at the moment where there's a lot of people about. So it's quite hard for him to film. And as you probably know, Mark draws a lot of attention when he starts speaking. So, but anyway, so he sends his apologies. And I think going forward, we were discussing this earlier, actually. I think for the rest of December, we snowed under. I've got my house renovations, got all sorts of things going on with work. So I think what we're going to do another shed space before Christmas. Sometime before Christmas. Don't know where it's going to be. Probably a week before, something like that. And it may not be on a Thursday, but we'll give you plenty of notice. It'll be a nice festive episode, I think. So we might even stretch it to an hour and a half. Let's see how it goes. So in the house tonight, who have we got? Rod Harris. Hello, Rod. Now bear with me because I have to sort of captain the ship because Mark's become a bit of a Provigiano with this, why I'm talking. So I've got to get a bit more used to it. Okay, so I'm waffling. Sean, hello, Sean. Brett, useful. Been a while. Yeah, I know. We've a couple of weeks. Is it a couple of weeks? We haven't been on. Mentioned Sean. Who else we got in? Jim Ricketts. Rod Harris mentioned Rod. Anthony Griffin. Ray Carter. Ken Haley, good evening all. Hope you're all well. Adam, who normally jumps in, I think he's coming in about 7:30. And I noticed in the comments there that I've timed it quite well. It's actually Thanksgiving, of course. So I think Bill mentioned one thing is I think he's got the turkey in the oven, so he's got a few minutes with us. But stick around, Bill, because you've sent me some. Oh no, it wasn't Bill. It was Bill Jarvis that sent me some photos. Bill O'Rourke. There we go. It's a bit of a free for all tonight. I don't know which sort of direction it's going. Of course, we'll do Shed Goat. I've got some questions for that. We've done I put a bit of a gallery together. So as always, if you want to start the conversation, what do you want to talk about tonight? I mean, I can waffle on about what I've been doing. I've not last week before I was in Dubai for the week. Hello, Reggie. I was in Dubai for the week with work. Really amazing place. I mean, it's one of them places with work, of course. I'm not a tourist, so I get to see. I saw a few of the buildings out there and taste the food, etc. And the weather was fantastic. Really humid, but around 34 degrees. But I was in offices most of the time, and so I didn't get to see much of the sunshine. But yeah, the place is amazing. It just gives me a bit of an insight. It's a place I want to go in the future. I don't know if any of you lot have been to Dubai and what you thought of it. It's quite relaxed, actually. There's sort of concerns when they go to UAE about restrictions, etc. But yeah, it's quite relaxed, quite laid back, and really enjoyed it. So I think what we'll do, while the questions or whatever we want to talk about, because you lot are really good at talking amongst yourselves anyway, and I normally waffle on and Mark waffles on, and we'll lose track. So I'm going to put some comments in there, statements, whatever. And then what we'll do, I think we'll jump straight into the gallery. What's that? Price of timber hasn't come down at all. Makes doing things for the grandkids expensive. It does. You're right. And I've experienced that hugely over the last few months with my house renovations. And I was talking to a guy, actually. I might have mentioned it on Shed Space a while back. And I went round his house, picked something up, and he'd had an extension. I said, "Oh, this is amazing. You've done a really good job of this." And he did it, let's say, finished it about 6 months ago. And he said if he'd have done it 2 years before, he was planning on making it double the size. But his budget would only allow him to do half the size waiting 2 years. I mean, labour prices have gone up, price of living, everything else. So it's all a huge knock-on effect. What's Ian saying here? Doing a neon sign and using super glue to stick the flexi cable on acrylic sheet. Let's put it on here. There we go. Acrylic sheet. However, the super glue has got marks on it. What's the best way to get rid of it? Appreciate your thoughts. Yeah, I've got this stuff. I don't know what it's called now. It's in a box somewhere. It gets rid of super glue. It makes it all gummy and you can peel it off. I can't think of the name of it now. Super glue remover. There is something else. There's a hack for super glue. Anyone wants to comment on that? But yeah, Bill, Dubai on my list, but it will be amazing. Yeah, it will. You need some money. Depends if you're a shopper and you like shopping. I'm not really into that. And my wife, when we go on holiday, doesn't really like shopping. So it's one of those sort of holidays. I think it's like, it's got the biggest mall in the world, tallest building in the world, and the biggest mall. I mean, this mall, shopping centre, it's got a shark tank in the centre, and this shark tank must be, the walls on it must be 20 foot tall, and it's probably about 40 foot wide. And there's a guy in there actually swimming with the fish and the sharks and the stingrays, and you can lower it in. And that's in the middle of the shopping centre. I mean, it just gives you an idea of what the place is all about. It's all about biggest, largest, best, and you get that feeling as soon as you get there. Ray, Dubai is fantastic. We had a great time. We had a great time. Took water from rain yesterday there. I heard this. Yeah. I mean, I think the rain started actually a few days after I got back. It was 34 degrees when I was there, and I got a contact over there, and he said it went down to sort of like 24 degrees. But yeah, livable. I think the best time to go is now up until probably February, March time. No chance in summer. We just wouldn't cope. Acetone, of course. Yeah, good call there, Bill. Yeah, acetone. Yeah, great idea. I've been using spray foam or the sticky foam for plasterboard. I probably mentioned this, and I used acetone to clean it out afterwards, and it did the job perfectly. Brother, what's this one here? Sean, my brother was in Dubai in July. Wow. I mean, isn't that getting close to 40 something degrees at that time of the year? I mean, that is just unbearable. I like the heat, I like the sun, but that sort of time. No. Oh yeah, here's another one. Heath. Hello, Heath. Ian, try alcohol. Vodka or whiskey or I suppose we need isopropyl. So is it isopropyl? Iso alcohol, yeah, of course. 100% proof stuff. 45 degrees. I mean, that is just no chance. I think the closest I had that with I was in Las Vegas years and years ago, and it was close to 42 in the desert. But yeah. Reggie, we planned to spend 7,000 on the room. It ended up costing us 10,000. Thank God we did it 2 years ago. Dead right. I've tried to budget what I'm doing. I've discovered the best way to do it. If you started it, you've got to finish it, and it's not about budgeting at that point. It's like finding the best price you can and shopping around. I found that even it takes you more time making a few more telephone calls, a few more emails, asking about it. If it takes 20 minutes more and it's saving you 50 quid on each product or whatever, it soon adds up. So yeah, I've shopped about, and the sort of tradesmen I've used, electrician, etc., and a plumber, I've shopped about on that as well. But you see, I've discovered tradesmen and people that yes, you can probably get a better price elsewhere, but your credibility, you want them to turn up on time, because then it's a knock-on effect if they don't turn up on time, they don't let you know, or if they're not so quick to get the job done. So yeah, a lot of elements go into it. Look, I'm waffling a little bit. I was going to do the gallery for a kickoff, so I think we'll do that first. A few people on there, so I'll show that first and we'll have a chat about it afterwards. Let me just see if I can work out what I'm doing. And by the way, if you want to send your projects, your sheds, workshops, man caves, whatever, send it to weekendshedhead@yahoo.com and we'll put it into the gallery. There we go. Right, let's kick off with the gallery, or your gallery. Yeah, and I think that sort of sums it up there, Dancers and Aardvarks. Yeah, take it you like that music. I think I used that last week as well, actually, or the week before. But yeah, I think that's going to be end up being our theme tune going forward, unless Mark writes something on his guitar, of course, and comes up with a Shed Space theme tune. That's a point. I've just remembered. Brett has sent us a theme tune, and it's amazing. But I was gonna sing it with. I was gonna attempt. I was gonna get Mark to sing it with his guitar, but he's been that busy anyway. This theme tune that Brett has written is fantastic, and it goes along with the remember the Benny Hill tune. Anyway, so I think we'll do that before when we do the last one before Christmas. And anyone that's not jumped in, yeah, we will do it just before Christmas. That's going to be the last episode this year. It's the only time Mark can really get. I've got enough on, and then next year we'll have a bit of a strategy going forward, a bit of a format for this live stream. Because at the minute, you know what it's like. We just go on about whatever. But anyway, I think we've got a bit of a jinx to it, a bit of a gist to it at the moment. So I think normally. I think it was Ian normally puts the A to Z of tools. You can bring that up at some point if you want, Ian. I know you like doing that. Evening, Essential Handyman. How are you? So, yeah, you saw the video. First one was Bill Hitori Woodcraft. I don't know if he's in yet, actually. We might be watching. I'm not sure. Bill Jarvis. Some amazing pieces in there, isn't there? He's got I'm sure he's got an Instagram, which is Hitori, Hitori underscore Woodcraft, I think it is. So have a look on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure he sells this stuff as well. So beautiful clocks, coasters, I think, on that jigsaw puzzle as well. And that's no mean feat, because he's not cut it out one piece of wood. He's used separate, so you can see the grains going in different directions on the jigsaw pieces as coasters. And then he's done Christmas decorations, all that sort of thing. Fantastic work. This is what it's all about. Anything you want to send to put into Shed Space, just email it to me, weekendshed@yahoo.com, and we'll stick it in the gallery each week. And we get ideas from it as well. It's all about sharing. So where are we? Frank, hello, Frank. Sorry, everyone, just popped out. Where are we? Just wanted to say, sorry, can't be in fun tonight. Granddaughter's birthday, priorities, mate. You gotta do it. I'll catch you all next week. Yeah, good to see you, Frank. See you next week. Well, it won't be next week, actually, but we'll explain later on. It'll be before Christmas, but it won't be next week. What about the song? An engineer told me before he died. I have no reason to believe he lied, but he was like, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we probably need. Something along those lines. But I can't wait to show you this theme tune that Brett wrote. It's brilliant. I don't want to ruin it just by putting it on now. I'm sure you prefer it sung by Mark, Brett, wouldn't you say? And just by the way, as well, I'm pretty sure Mark said he's at the ballet tonight. I'm sure he said the ballet. I just think that's one of the things. I probably shouldn't be telling people this. Never mind, it's not going to harm anybody. And we also want to know when he's doing his It's Behind You Christmas special at the local theatre or the Village Hall. Yeah, I think one or two of us need to go down, or I certainly need to go. I think it's February. Go down and film it and then show you guys as well. Where were we? What was that? Anyone in the Midlands, Birmingham area, preferably, know where I can get Corian offcuts. Who's in Birmingham area? Oh, Reggie's in Birmingham area. Corian offcuts. Anybody? Where are we going at? Okay. So there might be a few breaks in this. I'm trying to get used to this comment section. Speak to a few local house builders. They mostly have Corian offcuts they throw away on most houses. There you go. Interesting one. Strange name for a pub. Right, where are we? Okay, so Ian, are you there? Are you doing an A to Z on tools? Is he there? I don't know if he's here. Oh, yeah, he is. In fact, he is here because he put this comment. Oh, look at that. I think this is the neon sign. It's for a 70th birthday present for my mum. You're a good lad, you are. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. Okay. So let's do Shed Goat. Might as well. Let's see where we are on the board. So we've got Scrapwood Andy. This is week one. Scrapwood Andy, East Workshop, Sean, Ian, Adam in the first week. Second week, Brett, Anthony Griffin, Punisher, Ian, Scrapwood Andy. So Ian has got 2. Scrapwood Andy's got 2. And the rest have got 1, I think, something like that. Anyway, another 5 questions. And because of lag on internet, etc., we try and keep it to nearest number, unless you know the answer, of course, without checking on Google, of course. Wink, wink. Right. Okay. Okay. So if we're all ready, fingers poised, we'll start with the first question. I was going to say as well, anyone from America's watching, happy Thanksgiving. Don't know why we don't do it in our country. We should do, really, don't we? It's an excuse to have another Christmas dinner, really. Look at the turkey. Okay. How wide is the Golden Gate Bridge in meters? Sorry to those in Imperial. How wide is the Golden Gate Bridge in meters? Golden Gate in San Francisco, isn't it? Yeah. Golden Gate Bridge in meters. On the comments coming through. How wide is the Golden Gate Bridge in meters? 45 says Sean. Oh, Ken Haley, 1,042. This is width, by the way. So width in meters. Heath Workshop, 141, 210, Danson Aardvark, 2,400. This is in meters. Width. Yes. I don't know if you can. I'm probably hear me. Yeah, but I just saw the sort of size of numbers, and I thought, are we thinking of length here? Or so width. No exacts yet. So Nancy Aardvark's 24, Ray 55, 46, Brett's, Ken 46, Jim 36, Heath 31, Essential Handyman 70, Ian, Rod Harris 18, Anthony Griffin 30. Right, we'll do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the answer is 27. So, who is the closest? So, me and Mark normally do this together. So, we've got Danson Aardvark is 24. Oh, that's typical, isn't it? And Anthony Griffin has got 30. So, I ain't got no tiebreaker questions. Right. I've got a tiebreaker question. Right, I'm going to think of something really quickly. There's a tiebreaker. I think we agree. You lot help me. I think we're right. Anthony Griffin says 30, and it's getting confusing. Danson Aardvark says 24. So its answer was 27. So it's bang in the middle. I'm right thinking that. Maths is terrible. Right. So I'm going to do a quick fire question. I think that's probably the best way. So out of Anthony Griffin, it is Anthony. I keep saying Anthony. Anthony. I would say Anthony. Between Anthony and Danson Aardvark's, first one to get the answer. This is the first one. Okay. Whatever comes through, it's the first person to put this, what I'm going to ask now. What is right? I've had to work this out. Okay. So on a keyboard, on a QT keyboard, what is the 7th letter in from A? So from A going right, what is the 7th letter? First person to do it. Out of Anthony Griffin and Danson Aardvark. So from the letter A going right, what is the 7th letter on a QWERTY keyboard? Hey, Danson Aardvark, J. J in it. Well done, mate. You're on the board. Week 3. Dancers. Right. Next question. Quick fire, quick fire, quick fire. Okay. Now, this is in miles. Sorry again for anyone who's in kilometers. In miles, what is the circumference of the Earth? What is the circumference of the Earth? And I think this is fairly general, but I don't think it takes into account the mountains and wow. It's like, get off Google. I should write down where these websites come from. So anyway, this is the number I've got written down here. So what is the circumference of the Earth in miles? So where are we? Brett says 2,400. 24,000. Ked Haley 13,000. Ray Carter 8,500. So the circumference all the way around. Haha, I forgot to press the arrow. You were going to press J. You were going to press J, was you, Anthony? Right. Usual says 24,000. Scrapwood Andy, 23,000. Essential Handyman, 24,500. And Jim Ricketts, 32,500. Right, I'm going to do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers in. Right, so it looks like it's Essential Handyman. It's actually 24,901 miles. Very close in. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Essential Handyman, yeah? Are we right? Am I right in thinking that? 24. Ooh, what's that one? 24. Ooh! Dancing Aardvarks. Didn't see that. 24,607. 24,607 Dancing Aardvarks. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. You're on again. Twice in the same week. Dancers. 2 on the board. Have you got any more? No. So you're drawing with Ian and Scrapwood Andy. Yeah. Okay. Pick me up if I'm making a mistake here as well, because I'm on my own here. You know what it's like. I've only got my wingman, the lovely Mark. Right. Okay. Next question. Oh, I think a lot of people might know this actually, but anyway. How many years did it take to build the White House? How many years did it take to build the White House? I think some of you might know this actually. How many years to build the White House? 16 says Brett. 30 says Ken. 8 says Ian. Heath's Workshop 12. Depends on the builder. Yeah. Ray Carter 11. Rod Harris 8. Jim Ricketts 12. Anthony 3. Scrapwood Andy 9. Right, let's do a countdown. Essential Handyman 32. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it was 17 years according to my my sources. So who is the closest there? I think it's going to be, is it Brett? I think it's Brett. No one said 17. 2 weeks, the money pit. Yeah, I think we're right. Yeah, it's going to be Brett. Hold on, Brett. On the board, mate. Well, I think that's the first time you're on this board, actually. I think you. Oh, no, you're not. You're on your second one now. You've got one last time round. Brett. Right. Next question. What year? Oh, is this right? Well, I've phrased this. Right, okay. What year did people start to send Christmas cards? It's quite appropriate, I suppose. Nearly in December. What year did people start to send Christmas cards? I'm pretty sure that was in the UK. Pretty sure. But... Now, thinking about it, does that mean that the question read what year they started sending Christmas cards? I don't think it meant making Christmas cards, but I suppose you'd have to send them anyway, wouldn't you? So, yeah. So, what we got? 1873, Ken Haley. Bill, 1887. Sean, 1789. Brett, 1876. 1875, 1865, 1884, 1847. Right. Right, this is 184. 1840. Right. Let's do a countdown. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it was 1843. So who's the closest there? Ray Carter, 1845. 1840. 1840. I think it is Ray Carter. Think I'm right in saying that? Am I right in saying that? So it's 1843, 1845. There we go. Ray, well done. You're on the board, mate. Ray Carter. Right. Next. Last question. Fifth question for this week. In which year was the microscope invented? Which year was the microscope invented? I think a few people might know this one as well. Maybe. Oh, what's that? Ian also had 1845. Oh, right. Do this question first. So let's go back to this a sec. So, yeah, which year was the microscope invented? Oh, I knew there'd be one mistake. Okay, so I don't know where it blurs in from the last question to this one. So, which year was the microscope invented? So, what have I missed there? It was mentioned 1845. Where's that? It was mentioned. Dear. Where have I gone wrong there? He said Ian also had. Oh, I see what you mean, right? So he was right. Okay. Right. So I'm going to have to put. Oh, just to make it easy, I'll put Ian as well. So Ian and Ray. First time ever, I've just split it down the middle. You've got one each. It's nearly Christmas. There we go. So, all right, what were we on to? Microscopes. When was the microscope invented? I've given. Give the Ray the point and also keep smiling. It's hard. I've got a sweat on here. Right. Okay. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll change the rules as we go along here. I'm going to give Ian half a. No, I'm not. I'm going to give him a full point. So you've got one each on that question because that's the right way to do it. We just made these. Yeah. There's always going to be a problem. So you have still got a point anyway, Ray. Okay. Right. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Dutch people did it. Oh, it's Dutch people. Okay. Right, so the answer was 1931. I know it wasn't. Oh, it was. Yeah, 1931, microscope. So where are we here? That doesn't seem right. Microscope invented. In which year was the microscope? I'm going to check this. That doesn't seem right, does it? Oh, I need to be more prepared. My life at the minute is a shambles. I'm all over the place. I'm either working, building, doing something else. It's just right. Year microscope was invented. Scope was invented. Oh my God. Where has that question come from? It's not 1931. It's 1590. So sorry about that. Okay. I thought that just seemed odd. I've jotted these questions down in a rush. I need to put more focus on this. We will get our sugar together on this. Well, I will anyway. So 1590. Who said it? Anthony Griffin. Anyone before that? 1590. Oh. 1590. Yeah, I think that's it. 15. Eve says, can I say next question is 1931? That's it. That's the last question. So I don't know where 1931's come from. I've got mugged up. So anyway, I might have wrote that one. I think I might have wrote that one last week. Anyway, so who did I say it was? 1590. Anthony, on the board. Great. Perfect. Right. So it's all to win this, by the way. And what have I just noticed on here? There we go. By the way, my girlfriend is joining the show. Hello, girlfriend. Here's Ian's trophy, by the way. He doesn't get to hold it. It stays here because it's cheap plastic. No, it's not. It's gold. That's the only reason it stays here. But there he is, the shed goat. We all should be referring to Ian as the shed goat until the next one comes along. Right. So Rob needs a craft beer. No, I don't, mate. I tell you, last time when I did that podcast, yeah, I was wasted on 3 pints of IPA. And I think it's because I was necking it. I've seen these guys on Instagram tasting IPAs and they're sipping it quite nicely. And I was just like, just get it down. So yeah, I was wasted after that. Not doing that again in a while. I'll stick to my red wine. Okay, so where are we going next with this? Ian, A to Z. Come on. What's the letter going to be? There we go. So I'm going to stick that trophy in the man shed when it gets built. How are you getting on with that? You started it yet? Hey, Paul. How are you? Good to see you here. What's the A to Z then, Ian? Come on, you must have a letter. I'm going to pick one. Right. Tools in a workshop. What do you normally do? Small, middle, large. Let's go for half reasonable. Let's go for, so tools in a workshop, small, medium, and large, beginning with, here we go. Oh. Is it got an O? Oh. So, O. Beginning with O. Oscillating saw, oscillating sander, oscillating. Better O, yeah. Oscillating. There's quite a few oscillating things, I think. Anyone else think something beginning with O? Oscillating saw, sander. There's an oscillating ratchet. Is it an oscillating ratchet? Of course, taps and dies from my side. Starts with an O, of course. Oscillating tool. Come on, open workshop door. That's a good one. Much better ones than this. What else is there? Bob, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Orange hammer, very true. I've got yellow hammer. Oil can, good one. Now, what do we normally do as well? We do topic of the week, don't we? Where's the topic of the week? Tip of the week or topic of the week? I'll tell you what we'll do. I know another one. Let's do bargain of the week. What tool bargains have we seen? Black Friday's been around. I've looked at the Screwfix one. Nothing really caught my eye. They were selling some cheapo boots, them sight boots. I've had them before. They're terrible, about 20 quid. I think they were doing a Bosch Impact. Were they doing an Impact drill? Bosch. There was a few other bits on there. Has anyone seen anything else? Lidl? Anyone? I haven't been in Lidl for a long time. I need to get back in there. There must be some right bargains on there. Too much on. Any deals of the week? Omelette. It's a good one. Make an omelette in your workshop. Right, when you don't mention twice. Offset snips. Yeah, good one, Ray. Good one. Over center. What about an over center catch? Over center catch. Must be something else that's over center. Over center. What's this? Canny deal on turbo gold screws. Ooh, where's that at? Where's that at, Ken? Picked up a Workmate bench for 30 quid, down from 44. That's good. Is it actually a Workmate one, the make Workmate? Because I've seen some like knockoff ones. In fact, they were doing one at where did I see one? Wix. They were doing. I think it was cheaper than the usual. But they last a lifetime, don't they? If you look after them. Record Power AC 400 bargain last week, 150 quid. That's interesting. I'm having a look now. Where was that straight from Record? Was it, or was it someone else doing it? Oh, yeah. Well, Record. Yeah, the AC 400, 146 quid at B&Q. They are tools and things, 139.99, but there's probably a load of packaging on that. What am I missing? Screwfix. Ken Haley says Screwfix. That was for the losing track. Canny deal on turbo screws. I'll have to look at that. What else we got? Yeah. Workmate 536 at B&Q. There you go. 2 boxes at Screwfix. Yeah, that's a good one. I keep telling myself that. Get it done by Christmas. I'll have it livable by Christmas. Nicely livable, if that makes sense. So the floor will be down, kitchen will be in, skirting boards will be on, door frames will be on, doors will be in, TV on the wall, of course, probably one of the first things. Plug sockets in, lights in, sofas in place, doors in. Yeah. I think it will be literally down to the shelves won't be up in certain rooms and all the finer detail, but it'll be livable. I can't wait to show you, by the way. I'm going to do a montage when I've finished. And hang on, the battery's about to go. Oh, that's gone out. Bear with me 1 sec. Battery's going to go. This MacBook has got the worst battery life ever. I just moved it over here, and then what's that been? 40 minutes we've been on here, something like that. 40 minutes, it ran out. It's terrible. I need to get it fixed. So I'm hoping so. Yeah, it'd be nice to show you in the last episode this year the final results. So Rod Harris, Yandles. Oh, Yandles. I still want to go down there. Still want to get down there at some point. What do we got? Free 24-litre compressor broken, cost £12 to fix. So you got 24-litre compressor, cost 12 quid to fix. Bargain of the week. That's real bargain. If you can get, this is the thing about the throwaway mentality. If you can fix things and people to fix them for you, I mean, 12 quid to fix it, fantastic. This is why car boots are such a great idea. What's this one? 146 quid. Oh, I don't know what that one was relating to. I bought a. Oh, I ain't got my glasses on. I liked Swivel Pro Max floodlights on Amazon for 29% discount. 63.74. Yeah. Not bad. I'll tell you one thing. Anyone been watching the Colin Firth tunnel thing? Yes. I just watched it briefly. I watched a bit of it because I didn't have time. And yeah, he's got two channels now, hasn't he? He's got too much Colin Firth, and then he's got Colin Firth, the main channel. So it's the finessed version is on the Colin Firth one. And I think he's just built half of the garage for his DeLorean car, so he can lower down off the driveway and real Thunderbirds-ish. Yeah, what an achievement! What an achievement! Adam's in the house. Look, sorry I'm late. Still got here. Well done, Adam. You've been out. I wish I could still do all that work. Wow. You do it as much as you can, don't you? Catches up with us all. Oh, what's this one? I agree with the grinder. Now you've used it for a while. I've not used it enough, but yes, it's a beast, absolute beast, and I'll be needing it next summer because I'm doing a whole batch of paving slabs and stone area, and it's going to be quite ornate, so it's going to come in handy then. But it's absolute beast for the money. What did I pay for it? 50 something quid, reduced from 90 something. That was from Wix. Einhell, fantastic beast. Very noisy, but ear defenders are for that. I'll tell you what is good. That I don't know if you saw that grinder. I've got that 5-inch one from Aldi, the Ferex one with the 40-volt battery on there. That's fantastic as well. When it gets to the end of the battery, it sort of stalls a little bit though, but it does what I need. It's small work. I'll be using it. I need to use it this weekend as well because I've got to put a. We had an old back boiler. And we put a new combi boiler in now as well. So the fireplace is open. So I'm putting a steel plate up underneath. So I'm going to cut it to size and fix it in place and ventilation and all that lot before we plaster it all out and shutter it all out. So I'll be using that. I'll give it a good try actually on that, going through the steel. So what's this? Watching the second video after this. Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. Yeah. Agree with you, Reggie. He's fantastic, isn't he? I mean, what a bloke. And he's been doing it for so long as well on YouTube. He started, I think he made that wall of death, didn't he? You know, the motorbike thing. And I think he was getting old mopeds. And he made this huge dome out of pallets and then plyboarded it. When he was young as well, like early 20s, I think he was. And then him and his mates were just ragging around mopeds around the wall of death. And then I think when he finished with it, he set fire to it. The world's biggest bonfire. But yeah, it's worth watching some of his old videos as well. Wouldn't it be great to have him on here, eh? God, yeah, what a character. Yeah, I know, make a lot of their own brand tools. Oh yeah. This, in fact, I've got that here, Reggie. Why did I bring it in here? I brought it in here for some reason, but yeah, I've been using it a lot. Continuity is the perfect one as well. But the good thing about it is, has the battery gone? Nope. That one there. If anyone wants, there isn't an electrician, though, limited around about electrics. This converts from AC to DC automatically by Tessmann on Amazon. It sets it automatically. So you can't mess with dials and all that sort of thing. It works it all out for you. It's only about 12 quid, 13 quid, something like that. Reggie's got one. We were advised from Scoutcrafter to get one of these. And yeah, brilliant. Can't go wrong with it. And it's got a little torch on the back as well, and a nice little case it goes in. What we got here? There's so many questions on here, so many statements. What's this? I've been digging trenches today. Unexpected results of finishing the outside work of the barn and finding out that when the gutter discharges, it puddles and run it into the door. Fantastic. That's all you need, isn't it? Yeah, I've had this similar thing. I've had a window put in the side of the conservatory, and I'd take the guttering out, and I'd take part of the flashing off the top as well. And then the rain came down, and all down the back, all into. So I've got to sort that out this weekend as well. All fun into the fun and games with rain. One thing I didn't say, and I sort of got sidetracked, which is very easily done. I was talking about the gallery we showed, and a lot of people might not have seen it. Actually, it's worth watching this video back afterwards. Hitori Woodcraft, he's got all them products. I'm pretty sure he's on Instagram. Go and check his Instagram out. Hitori_Woodcraft, and then Heath's workshop as well. Proper workshop, that. Love it, love it. I like your station for your drills as well. I'm going to build something like that. I need to put something on here for all my drills and power tools. And then Brett's Man Cave. I don't know if a lot of you haven't seen it. If you haven't, go and check his channel out, and Heath's workshop, by the way. But yeah, Brett's got a superb man cave. I could just imagine him sitting on a rocking chair outside. That's one of the reasons I use that music actually as well. It's a real rustic pallet reusable pallets all over the place. But yeah, so I didn't comment on that video after I'd shown it. What we got here? Boys, what's this? There we go. Anyone's got good TV? I've been watching The Boys on Amazon. Yeah, very good. Yeah, too violent for Mark. Yeah, he likes Bambi and Snow White and all that lot, doesn't he? Yeah, I watched the first season, I think it was. Yeah, it's quite surreal, isn't it? If you're expecting an action hero movie, it's so far-fetched, it's untrue. What have I watched recently? That's anyone else watched anything really good? I'll tell you what I've been watching. I like crime documentaries. The Met on BBC One, that's really interesting stuff. Documentary. It's like that 24 Hours in Police Custody, but the BBC One version of it. If anyone likes crime documentaries, you'll certainly like that. Ian, I think Bill's got to run. Have fun. Happy Thanksgiving, Bill, and see you soon. Take care, mate. Yeah, so anyone else watched anything interesting recently? Apart from YouTube, of course. I tell you what I tend to do. I flick through Netflix at night, and I don't watch that. And I just think, how did we cope years ago? And there was only 3 channels, never mind the 4th. So there was ITV, BBC One, and BBC Two, and that was enough. And now we've got channels, YouTube, and stuff. And I still flick through. It's too much choice. This is the problem, isn't it? It's like going out for a meal, and you're looking through the menu and you think, oh yeah, I like that, but I like that, like that. And you think to yourself, oh, just go for what I like. But then, do I like that more? And then I'll feel bad if I watch that. It's like watching a TV program and thinking, I'm watching this, I'm invested in it now, and it's turned out to be awful. And I could have been watching something else that I knew would be better. It's the same with food. You're eating something and think, oh, we should have had that. I've done that so many times. Too much choice. What's this? Reggie? We're going to see the film Napoleon. Ah, yes. Give us a review on YouTube on that, Reggie. It's got Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah, I think it's Joaquin Phoenix. Is it Martin Scorsese? No, it's Ridley Scott. I can't remember who it is now. But anyway, it looks great. Yeah, it looks really good. Napoleon. Let us know how it goes. You ought to do a little review on that, Reggie, on a segment on your channel. And if anyone hasn't seen, I say it all the time, go and check Reggie's channel out. You have got hours, a lifetime of videos to watch on there of his shed and his antics and his Goldwing. There we go. I don't watch TV, always on YouTube. Yeah, I find myself mainly on YouTube now. Quality's getting better. I don't know about our channels, but there's so much to choose from. And it's so niche as well. So niche. You go down this rabbit hole of watching videos, and then you end up something that you never thought of. What I watched recently? Just get on something else and something else and something else. And it was, what was I watching the other day? I don't know if any of you have seen Casey Neistat. And he's one of the sort of like founding vloggers, if you like, on YouTube. And he's got like 20 million subscribers. Real amazing filmmaker. And he was doing. I watched a clip of this interview he was doing. Or I watched a small part of it, and he's a millionaire. He sold a business, became a millionaire. He makes a load of money out of YouTube as well. He's got a lot of sponsorship deals, all that sort of thing. And he said one interesting thing: he's actually got an amazing workshop studio. If you can check him out, his name's Casey Neistat, and he's just check out his studio. He does a lot of vlogging stuff and a lot of movie making, but check that place out. And he was saying in this interview, the one thing that makes him most happy, obviously putting the family aside and all that sort of thing, he's putting up shelves in his workshop. And he's got, I think he sold his business for 30+ million or whatever it was, but he just likes putting up shelves. He likes putting tools on his shelves and organizing. He's got this great idea for putting loads of toolboxes on one wall with different components in, like hardware, like one for hinges, one for brackets, one for screws, one for this. Really set up well, and it's very unique as well, and pretty much like his character, the way he's filmmaking and the way he's sort of like on the wing of a prayer sort of thing. It comes across like that, his videos, but it's not. It's very well orchestrated. And he's got and that's another channel, if you haven't seen it, Van Neistat. Now that's his brother, and they started off together making movies. And he now lives out in, I don't know where it is, with his family. And he's got a quaint little studio workshop in his back garden, and he's always making these just very unique things to hold tools and hold things in place, and just like little inventions. Really clever guy, really artistic in the way he does things as well. And his filmmaking's fantastic as well. Check him out, Van Neistat. That's Casey Neistat's brother, and I guarantee you'll just be drawn into it. I'm missing some questions here. The niche thing is true. Us Brits don't do EDC stuff, but I've fallen in that particular rabbit. Oh, EDC. That's what's EDC? Am I losing the plot here? What's EDC? I'm just what's this? I agree with Jim on YouTube. Always better than telly. Yeah. My wife says I'm more of a tool collector than a builder. Yeah, nothing wrong with tool collecting. That's you can't have enough tools. And it's just the uniqueness of it. If you look at tools as a piece of art as well, I mean, people collect telephones. People collect. I think the new thing as well now, of course, is vintage arcade games consoles, like the old. Remember the old Spectrum and the old Amstrad and the old Ataris and things like that, and Game Boys, the old Game Boys and all that sort of thing. People are into, there's so many niche collecting things, and I think tools is a great one because it's endless. You find one particular tool and it's got about 20 different companies making that one particular tool for all the years as well. Isn't that right, Reggie? Those books, what's the books called? Book and Hickman. They're real good read. If anyone's there sees in a charity shop or whatever a Book and Hickman tool catalogue from the 1900s up to, I don't know, 1960, is it, or even beyond, of all the old tools they used to do. It's a fascinating read. 5 tools, or come on to that in a sec. Favorite side tools. Epic Upcycling was my favorite channels. His level of detail is perfection. Epic Upcycling. Is that the channel name then, is it, Adam? Five favorite tools. Drill. Oh, handheld drill. Battery drill. Impact driver. Impact drill, sorry. What else I say? Hammer, without a shadow of a doubt. Adjustable wrench. These are the 5 tools I'd have to live with. Adjustable wrench, normal handsaw, standard handsaw, and have I said enough there? Tape measure. That'll do me. My problem is I see a tool on YouTube and I have to get one. Isn't that the case? Isn't that the case? When you see these demonstrations as well, you know, these guys at markets and stuff, and they're demonstrating a tool, you think that is just what I need. But that guy's been doing that over and over for the last how many years, every day. So he's going to get it down to perfection. When we try doing it, it doesn't work the same for some reason. I don't know why. I know you bought a few things over the years, haven't you, Reggie, from different exhibitions, collecting vintage tools. No, now you're ringing my bell. There you go. Reggie's got it all. And filler as a tool to fix all your corrections. Dead right. Dead right. Cable ties, masking tape. No, cable ties, gaffer tape or duct tape. And yeah, filler. Liquid nails. That was solves a few problems. And expanding foam. What's this one? Just discovered. Oh, my glass. I can't. Dominic's channel. I'm going to rabbit hole. Car restoration and rebuilds. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I haven't watched enough. I mean, I do watch YouTube, but recently I haven't got involved in it enough because I'm working till late. But yeah, I need to check that one out. There's a really good one, you know. I don't know if it's your guys' thing or not, but I've been seeing Goon Squad. A couple of guys in their 20s. They've made a real success out of YouTube, just restoring new cars, repairing new cars. But just the way their videos are put together, it's very addictive. You want to watch the next episode. It wouldn't normally be my thing. I mean, they're repairing Lamborghinis, Porsches, all sorts of things. And they're doing these huge giveaways. And they've built themselves this massive house in I think they're in the Virginia mountains. Just out this world. Oh, Salvage Rebuild UK, of course, Rod. Yeah. Great guy, isn't he? We'll pair them all. Yeah, they're the new Ed China and whatever his name was, Mike. Yeah, but a lot better. What's it? Goon Squad, aren't they restoring Colin Firth's car? No, they're American. I don't know if they are American. They're referring Colin Firth's car, but yeah, someone's refurbing his BMW 3 Series, aren't they? On the old school 3 Series. Yeah, that's what I haven't seen it yet. Love my A&Ailers. Yeah, I love my A&Ailer. It just doesn't go wrong. Made by Clark, just doesn't fail. Works every time. Doesn't get jammed. Just keeps on going. Rob, you need to go to Specsavers. I do. It's getting worse. I've been wearing my wife's glasses, and yeah, I shouldn't be real. I need to get down. But when I put them on, it's like a different world. But I've gone nearly 50 years without a pair of glasses, and now I do need them. I think people that wear glasses, you have to get used to putting them on every day. I forget. I actually forget that I can wear glasses. So yeah, I need to get Specsavers. Join the glasses gang. Late Break Show, another good one. Yeah, do like that. And then the Drive Chibe, that's with Richard Hammond, comes on quite a bit. I've missed one there. Oh, what's this one? Yorkshire Workshop's doing First Car. Right, we'll have to check that channel out. Oh, that's my. Do you know what? I just ended on thingy, but it's actually that going off exactly 1 hour. I thought I'd sent a time myself, but it was actually that going off at exactly 1 hour. You're trying to tell me something. It's time to give up. Well, look, I think we'll probably end it about there anyway. If you can all give me a thumbs up, that's much appreciated. It really is. And hopefully it's been some enjoyment on a Thursday night, me on my own, trying to handle this ship. It's a lot. Look, I love talking to Mark. I can talk to him all day, and we're both very good at sort of filling the silence. When you're on the own, it's a lot harder. So I can't wait to get back on again with Mark. And I say we'll do an episode before Christmas. I don't know what it'll be. Probably the week before. We suggested maybe the 22nd of December, but we haven't finalized it yet. So we'll definitely see before Christmas. And I'm sure Mark's bringing a few more videos out before then anyway on his projects. But like he said, he's doing this restoration job, I think. And there's a lot of people on site, so it's hard to film. But he will get back into it again very soon. So I'll leave it at that. Thanks so much for joining me. It's been light relief, this has. I really enjoyed doing it, and it's sort of breaking up the monotony of what I'm doing at the moment as well. So I thank you all for that, and you lot are amazing. And yeah, and I'll see you before Christmas. So till then, what does Mark normally say? I can't even think. From me, from the Small Workshop Adventures, take care, everybody. Bye. Cheers. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. Oh, send us the your photos, your workshops, your projects, whatever. You picture yourself so we can put a name to a face, and I'll put it in the gallery. Yeah, we want to do one every week. So get them in weekendshedhead@yahoo.com. And thanks for everyone who's already sent them through. We'll keep on doing that each week. Have I missed anything before I go? Cheers. Oh, Santa hat. Yeah, I'll probably wear a Santa hat. Take care. Cheers.